You know what I love? I'm going to tell you what I love. I love cats. I'm a cat person. I love cats because cats don't love me. 90% of the time, I don't even know I have a cat. I'll just be like in my front room watching football. All of a sudden, the cat will run through the front room. I'll be like, oh, shit, yeah, I got a cat. And I don't even know how to feed it. I just throw Skittles at it. I don't even know what to do with a cat, right? Like, cats are awesome. Cats will shit in a box. My kids won't even use a laundry hamper. So there are times where I love my cat more than I love my kids. But there is one cat that I do not like. I do not like the hairless cat. Have you ever seen this demon seed of a beast? If you don't know what one looks like, just picture Larry King naked. Hairless cat, right? The reason why I bring it up is my neighbor knows that I like cats, and he comes over to my house to show me his new hairless cat. Knocks on the door, I open up, he's like, hey Jamie, look what I got. I go, keep that gremlin out of here. I do not want to see that in this house. I don't know the rules, but I don't think we can feed it after midnight or get it wet. That's what I think about hairless cats, right? So he comes in, and we're sitting on the couch, we're talking, and it's summertime, so I'm in my shorts. Hairless cat's running around doing hairless cat business, and it comes over and starts rubbing itself on my leg like this. It just felt like Betty White was playing footsie with me the whole time. Like, if you don't know what it's like to pet a hairless cat, just put a pound of deli meat on your lap and pet that for like an hour. Basically, what I'm trying to say is petting a hairless cat is a lot like petting foreskin. A lot of people are upset about losing their foreskin, apparently, here tonight. So, you know what else I like? I like Thanksgiving. I know, we just celebrated 4th of July, but I'm going to a Thanksgiving joke right now. But a lot of people, you ask them what their favorite holidays is. For me, it's Thanksgiving. A lot of people say Christmas, especially kids. Kids love Christmas. I have 6 kids. I hate Christmas. I hate Christmas because I'll spend thousands of dollars and just so some make-believe guy will get all the credit. It's like the same feeling I get when I go to church. It's kind of the same feeling. Although every Thanksgiving comes around, and I always feel sorry for those poor pilgrim parents. I used to think it must have been so hard to raise kids back then, right? Because you come home from a hard day of husking corn or whatever pilgrims did. I don't know what they did, right? And you just come in the house and you'd be like, what the hell, John Smith? Is it too much to ask to put out a couple candles in this place? I mean, seriously. Wax doesn't grow on trees. What do you think all this is coming from? Oh, don't you get lippy with me. Oh, you're going to get lippy with me now, son. Oh, don't make me take this belt off. Oh, that's it. You're getting it. And then he beats his kid with a hat belt. That's right. Hat belt jokes, guys. That's what you're getting tonight. Pilgrim hat belt jokes. I always think that pilgrims were like the biggest victims of the greatest belt buckle salesman in the world, right? Like, he's just like, shit, I got all these belt buckles. I'll go hit those pilgrims up. I don't know. Hey, I see you got some buckles on your shoes. That's awesome. But you like that buckle on your belt, huh? Yeah. What about your hat? Yeah, that's right. You need a hat belt. Keep that hat on there. And next thing you know, I met quota, and he's in President's Club. So, way to go for him. Happy for him. I know we got some people with tattoos here tonight, right? Yeah, got some ink. It's exciting. That's great. The thing with tattoos is you want to make sure that when you get one, that it has a lot of meaning, that it means something to you. You want to think about your tattoo before you get it, because that's with you for the rest of your life. The reason why I bring it up, my cousin comes over to my house. He's like, he gets his first tattoo. He comes walking in my house. He's like, hey, Jamie, got my first tattoo. I'm like, oh, yeah, really? Scott, what'd you get? He goes, I got a mermaid. I'm like, really? You got a mermaid? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, he's like, because they're hot, you know? Mermaids are hot. And I'm like, apparently you did not put much thought into this. Because I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but she's a fish from here down. Like, Disneyland's open, but the rides are closed. Like, I don't even think you could do something with a mermaid. And he goes, well, but they got buttholes. So I don't know. Maybe you can. I don't know. I'm like, let's just pretend, Scott, for a second that mermaids are real. I don't even know where you go pick one up, Club Aquabats or something. I don't even know where you get a mermaid. But let's say you get one home with you one night. Here's the real problem with mermaids. I don't care how much you Febreze that bed, that smell is not going to come out. So that's my message. Say no to mermaids. That's my message for you guys tonight. Although I have to admit this. I have to admit, if I had 3 wishes, I would use one wish for a mermaid. I would love to get a real live mermaid. And then I'd get her stuffed and mounted and put above my fireplace. Because that would be the most bitchin' fish story of all time, wouldn't it? Like, we all got that asshole uncle who's always bragging about his fishing, right? He'd come over and be like, hey, Jamie, I caught like 15, what the hell is that? Oh, this right here? Oh, this is, that's an Eastern European mermaid, yeah. And you can tell by the hair on the armpits right there. Oh, you want to know how I caught her? Oh, this is nuts. Don't even get me started. This is a crazy story. Let me tell you about how I caught her, man. So me and a couple buddies, we were fishing off the coast of Cabo San Lucas a couple weeks ago. You know, and we were out there and we were baiting them with like Link Cuisines and American Express Gold cards. Not really getting any hits at all, right? Nothing, right? And then this local guy comes up and he goes, hey, man, you should try this out. It's a little illegal, but it'll work. So we started baiting them with some 50 Shades of Grey books. Holy shit, they were nailing our lines. They were going nuts out there. They were nailing our lines left and right. This one took me, man, she got onto my line, man. It took me like an hour and a half to get her into the boat, right? And I was just fighting for the whole time to get her in. And then when I got her in the boat, she still had a ton of fight in her. I had to beat her head up against the side of the boat at least 10 times to kill her. And boy, was she a bitch to get in the cooler. Don't even get me started on that one. Now, some of you are really uneasy right now. Some of you are going, oh my God, he just killed a mermaid. That's awful. And this is where I have to remind people that mermaids aren't real. Like, that did not happen at all, right? Because if you didn't like that joke, you're not gonna like the joke about me taking a unicorn to a glue factory. You just won't like that. Yeah, where do you think we get glitter glue from? Unicorns. That's right. Thanks a lot, guys. My name's Jamie.